think I might be live. This is now. This is the part that I gotta like figure shit out.
Oh, gotta get it all on.
Gotta do my testing, guys. Gotta do my testing.
Like I said,
today is gonna be a great show. I mean, I'm pretty pumped about this show. I gotta be honest with you. I got not one, two guessing with me today. And as soon as I check and make sure everything's running, we'll get this party on the road.
Watch it, I can be recording.
YouTube. Is it showing me? Live? Oh, you got the notification.
It's back.
Turn your volume. Do we get sound? Oh yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, definitely check your sound.
Alright, we'll turn it off, Alright guys, what is going on YouTube? You in the tube. Man, today's show is going to be absolutely amazing. I mean, not one guest for you, but two guests. Not one YouTuber, not two YouTubers, but three YouTubers. Not one truck driver, not two truck drivers, but three truck drivers, guys. So let me get this intro going and we will be right back. How do I do this? I know how to do this. Wait, I gotta go here. I gotta go here. Damn it, man. Oh, I shouldn't have done.
So that's how you...
Nothing in particular! Nothing in particular! What do you do all day long? Nothing in particular. All day long!
Coming to you live from nip34 Studios in the middle of nowhere, your host, Nick! Coming to you live from nip34 Studios in the middle of nowhere, your host, Nick!
Alright guys, we are back. Let me mute my TV. Alright guys, I'm so excited about this. So excited, and I'm glad you guys came in. For y'all that didn't make it in for this live feed, you guys are going to be missing out. I'm assuming you're going to have about at least a couple hours to get in here, because all of us like to talk, especially me. So, to my left, we have Trucker Will.
What is going on, guys? YouTube.
You're going to have to probably scoot over.
Like he always says, I'm going to copy him. You in the tube.
And to my right, not a little guy, not a small guy, not kind of tall, because actually Will's taller. I'm the shortest of the group. Big Trucker B!
What is going on? I don't know where to look. Yo, nip34 family, how y'all doing? It's Big Trucker B. I'm glad to be here. Anyway, let me get in it.
Yeah,
there we go. Alright, even though we gotta get this fitted in.
Yes. Alright, guys, we are here. I know we're going to be talking a whole bunch. Billy, can you tell me is the audio good and everything? Do I need to turn it up?
Yep, we need an audio check real quick before we really get into all this.
Mr. Wrench, we need you to do your wrenchly jobs.
I lost my phone.
Wrenchly Jobs.
I legit lost my phone. I lost my phone.
I lose my phone all the
I
damn
don't know how that
time.
happened. Oh, it's right there.
Found it.
All right.
Are you guys thirsty? You need water? I got water. I got
Let's
Gatorade.
Let's do some water,
Call it.
man.
Water?
I
Right
can do
there.
some water. Thank you, sir.
Other side.
All right. I knew that. Ow.
So, Trucker B is the fattest.
Ah, yeah, boy.
Trucker Will is the tallest. I talk the most. So we gotta make sure we're hydrated. So
yeah.
Your thirst needs to be quenched.
So just to let you guys know, we have Can you move the camera back? Audio is great. Thank you, Billy. Hey guys, if I fuck shit up, it's Billy's fault. Was that 30 seconds? I'm allowed to cuss now?
Oh yeah, we gotta make.
Move the camera
I'm gonna go share this on Facebook.
Okay.
Oh, I can't see now because I looked into the light. Oh, but now your camera's in the way and you're gone.
Mine?
Tim! Holy shit!
Tim.
Say
Thank
Tim
you.
Rush, Tim.
Thank you so much, Tim.
We are getting in.
Damn, thank you, brother. That's the biggest super chat I've ever got.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta beat that now.
Tim, what's good, Tim?
Now, so you know can you lower this maybe?
Yeah, I can lower it. What's up? What's
Cause
going
he,
on?
Cause
Oh shit, yeah. Alright, see, we're still getting. This is the first time we've had all of us in here, so.
Oh, perfect.
Oh shit, right there.
Yeah, boy.
And then
I
turn
got my
put
people
yours
on
up.
my live, but my live isn't as fancy as yours. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody to
There you go. That's perfect right there.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
so,
that's perfect.
So, Nip, you're the host of your own show,
a little bit.
so I think we were going to talk about job hopping, right?
Well, that's what you want to talk about.
What you
Basically,
wanna talk about,
like
then?
when you two were live yesterday, like y'all was driving my math brain crazy, cause like I can't spell, which you all know that.
I got that.
But you guys were driving my math brain crazy, so I had to call in. Sorry to interrupt you all guys.
Oh, you was good.
Week. But so after that, I just kind of wanted to shut up and like let you guys do your thing. So go ahead and start your shit so I can.
Based off of yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking about. No,
okay, you stay where you're at.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are.
There we go.
Yeah.
So basically, yesterday we were talking about what I pay for my truck payment each week.
$1,074.
$1,074.
Before we get into what your question was, job hopping, let's talk about that because
I'm just saying the job hopping will be for a later like subject. We have multiple things to talk about.
Right. No. So you guys talked about yesterday in his situation. Will and I
Are in the
we're in different spectrums.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead.
What do you pay for your weekly payments?
$600.
Why is his? All right, now what's the difference between y'all?
He has a brand new truck.
Yeah.
I have
I
a
mean,
2016. This has 330.
So pros and cons of this truck versus his truck, profit margin, how much y'all bring in.
So
okay, whoa.
I'll bring it up.
I have a long nose.
Catch.
You drive a long nose. You know that when you drive a long nose, it's for looks.
Mm-hmm.
I give up. What's your average fuel mileage?
Probably 9.
My average fuel mileage is like 5.5.
5.5.
So
Maybe loaded,
breaking it down, the way
Not empty.
No, I get 7.5 empty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we broke it down. His fixed cost, and for y'all who don't know what fixed cost is, that's the same amount of money that's coming out of your check every settlement. No matter what, that cost stays the same. For you
Plates,
guys,
tags,
everything, tags,
everything.
everything, all that. It stays the same. For those of you who don't know what fixed cost is. Now your variable cost is obviously your fuel. That's the biggest variable that you have, how much you're spending for each state that you go to. So his fixed cost was what did we say? It was like
1700. Is that what we thought?
It was like 15 to 1700.
You told your story on how much you spend a week. We haven't even heard Nips yet.
Well, he was asking what we were asking. You asked him what he spends.
Yeah.
He spends 600.
600. But
I
is
spend
that for
1,000.
just the truck payment?
That's just
Yes.
his truck payment.
All right.
No, 695.
695. Okay, so
A
round it
week.
up.
I paid
A
700.
week for his truck.
Still don't.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's his. Now, what is your variable cost?
About 17 is what we decided. Right?
Together, it's about 1,700.
I mean, do you want me to look it up? I mean, I can look up.
1,700 a week.
That's what he pays total, truck payment and fuel, variable cost and fixed cost together.
Well,
is
all that minus fuel, right?
Now,
No, your variable.
Your
is
total gross income minus your fuel costs and your truck payments. Like
Oh.
that's how we broke it down, like you do on your
So
Settlement
for
Fridays.
yours, it would be your truck payment and then your tags and whatever like that. How much you spend those together?
Why don't I look it up?
Yeah.
You gotta
Give
do
them the
math
facts.
now.
100%
So-
authenticity.
Now that we have, I mean, I've had a lot of discussion, and I see someone says the long nose ain't no big deal. Well, you're right. It's not. It's a status symbol, really. But when it comes to really profit making money, I feel that the smaller trucks, I mean, I feel they probably make more money.
Yeah.
In a way.
Like
Fuel
the
mileage.
little Volvos.
Yeah.
That's what the big companies like, because they're fucking light as shit and they give good
No,
fuel
Volvos
mileage.
are heavy as shit.
The little Volvos,
Oh, but
not the big Volvos.
Yeah.
You're talking about the
The D760s and 780s. Yeah.
760s,
Those things
780.
are heavy as shit.
Yeah, those things.
So-
Like, you think yours is small? I had drove one. Like literally from the driver's seat, you can just go.
That's
and-
how my old truck at Tri-State Transportation was. My old truck, I can literally reach back.
Oh, you
and
had
a
one of those?
I had a Freightliner though.
Yeah,
where I
can
can literally
the cut in the, like cut
I can
out.
just reach back.
Yeah.
That's it. So
Yeah.
it was. I mean, it was nice. But,
I need all this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's funny. So you both see my sleeper, and you guys obviously see I have a bigger bed than him. You know, he can lay his bed down, but
This bread goes all the way out to here.
Does it?
It's double the size.
do you
of
sleep
this.
on this?
I did for the first couple weeks because I thought it was cool. Then
It
I got over it and I just
Like,
laid
no.
it out.
But
Ooh,
you
what
have.
you gotta tell me about that mattress?
Oh,
I need to know
I just
about
showed
that.
him about.
Yeah.
I just showed him that match.
But real quick, the thing about why my company doesn't have that is they bought trucks like that, but put the smaller sleeper on
oh, okay.
because these trucks weigh a shit ton too. You can't haul as much with this truck
That's facts.
that you could with mine. So
True. Your truck is not much longer than mine. Me and Will.
you guys, I think we looked at the hoods, and I have to Google it. So
I
and
thought-
maybe somebody here can help me.
Yes.
He's got a 2015, 2016 Kenworth W900L. This fool.
16.
All right, whatever. I got 2006 to 5. It's in the split range. W900L. By the way, I found out with the L doesn't mean
Luxury.
nothing with this. It doesn't mean nothing with the sleeper. The sleeper it'll say studio or aero cab because we was just pointing that out to me. Anyway, but he says they're saying that their hood is bigger than like his hood's bigger than my hood, but
Like
they
inches.
look the
Inches.
same. Now I know that the Peterbilt.
He's white.
I know the Peterbilt. According to one of my buddies, Daryl, he told me that the Peterbilts, the newer ones, with the weird headlights, have just a little bit longer hoods than the older Peterbilts, 379s, 389s. By the Freightliner Classic XL has the longer hoods out of all of them. But hoods, I mean, ain't really a
But
big
you know,
deal.
I noticed like cause before when I had a choice between this truck and a Pete, and my hood, our hoods, they dip down a little bit.
Just a little bit,
So
yeah.
which makes them seem like they're shorter, where the Pete's go straight out.
Yeah, they seem fatter than the Pete hoods. I mean, Peterbilt hoods are pretty nice though. I
Oh,
mean,
they're nice. I'm not talking about it.
but
Are you trying to find one of your?
I'm still looking. Keep talking while
all
I'm
right,
looking
wait.
at
Nip Studio Sleeper, maybe 10 to 20 inch more wheelbase. Yeah, but not the hood size though. So what I'm saying is like it's his hood. He has the
Okay.
same exact hood as me. Is his hood longer?
So-
So the wheelbase might be longer, but is the hood
Okay,
longer?
so-
what are you guys doing?
So my total.
So we're looking
Oh,
at-
we're looking at pay.
We're looking at, yeah. Give them. We have to be truly authentic, 100%.
100% real.
Okay,
100%
total
Gotcha.
operation deductions was 2,900. Well, Basil say 3,000. Wait,
Okay.
total deductions was 3,000, 3,100. But I think that's adding some other.
You gotta add your fuel cost.
Now,
so your fuel cost.
we're going to pay between tradition and prime right
You
now.
got your fuel cost of 1,000. What is it?
Where did you see
1,486.
fuel?
These are all your fuels.
See,
And that's how
we
much
were
you
talking about this. You
Yeah,
also know
this
shit
was my
pulled up.
this was my first week.
All right.
This was my first week.
So how
with
many
that-
how many weeks have you been at this company now?
3?
Really?
Mute the phone in the studio.
it's,
Who is that?
It's my wife. I gotta talk to my wife.
Oh, so you got to talk to the wife. nip34
Hey,
studio.
because I do not watch my live feeds.
What?
Do not watch my live feeds.
No, I'm at work.
Well, go look at my live feed. You'll see why.
What do you mean? I'll see why.
You'll see. You'll get it.
It's about to be a showdown.
We're having a threesome in
Gonna
here.
do the two-step.
Hey, Aaron!
Cowboy boogie, but a sweetheart.
That's Trucker Will.
Oh, how did you find him?
We all met up at the same place, and then I also got Trucker B. So it's me, Will, Trucker B. Or the proper way would be Trucker B, Will. Well, then it would be racist, so we'll make it unracist. So it'd be Will, B, and myself,
my
and
God.
I.
Myself and I.
What
Okay.
does company pay for fuel surcharge? That makes all the. What is your? All right, Nip has a whole thing about.
100%.
100%.
We gotta talk about fuel surcharge.
We got lots of stuff to talk about.
What? Can I call you back in a couple hours when we're done? What? You're breaking up.
All right, bye.
Love you, bye.
Oh.
Love you too.
Aw,
I
isn't that so
I gotta
cute?
love you too. Okay,
that was
I'm
a
sorry.
mean I love
Sorry-
you though.
sorry
That was
about
like,
that, guys.
I was like,
He's gotta,
oh, you
he's
get
gotta,
it when
he's
you
gotta
go-
make sure the house is
All
taken
right.
care of.
Let's
Richard!
talk about
Richard!
Nip, let's
Hey,
talk about the
y'all!
whole fuel surcharge. You get fuel surcharge. You only get 30%.
No, who told you that lie?
All right, maybe
That's-
I'm talking about somebody else.
That's sacrilege.
Bro,
What
I'm
the
sorry.
hell? You're
Our-
taking money out of my
Our
pocket.
percentage is different.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm 20%. I'm 20% of the total fuel surcharge. What they do with the whole damn thing.
I'm confused as shit. You have to
Okay,
explain that.
so-
Okay, whatever they charge. So if they charge, say they charge $100 to send it and $50 in fuel. So total, the company's paying $150 to move their shit, right? I get 80% of that.
So, guys, all right.
Just show it to his. His is the main channel right now.
Well,
but, yeah.
it won't.
Oh, it's up there.
Oh,
The camera's
I
up
will
there.
show you guys. This is how.
I mean, this is the camera. Right? I mean, you,
don't do it.
just-
You're gonna tear shit up. Don't
all
do it.
right. So
He's like,
for my load, the estimated revenue is $1,347.65 on the current load that I'm on right now. Now, the line haul is $1,223.38. That's the line haul. Fuel surcharge is $124.27. So you add those two together, the estimated revenue is $1,347.65.
So a little fuel surcharge gives you that extra little bit there.
Yeah, now there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say, well, you don't, fuel surcharge, you don't really get that, and stuff.
What happened?
But I get all,
Rule number 1 of YouTube: never put your wife on speaker during a live stream.
So my fix is 1662, almost 1663.
now,
That's
his,
my fix. Mine is fuel.
his is 1663. Mine, my truck payment is $1,074.
1,000. Sorry.
$1,074.
That's nuts.
But my plates and all the other stuff is only $300. So
think
so
about it,
he's-
that's $1,300.
right,
Already,
he's
now
three-
that's not including fuel.
Right, but he's $300 less than I am.
but where's his truck payment at? His truck payment's at $600. So I'm paying a higher truck payment.
For a newer.
Right.
But how
I'm-
long is your truck payment for?
Now, let's talk about that. He's in a different situation than I am. He has to complete his whole lease. I can complete my lease, or I can purchase my truck in 1 year. I can go to a bank in 1 year and get fair market value to buy this truck.
He can get his title, Will.
Yeah, but he's also getting a loan.
Yeah, but I'm not
A big
gonna,
ass
I'm
loan
gonna-
now is.
But
I'm
at
gonna
smaller
pay-
interest rate,
right.
not paying that giant balloon payment.
I'm gonna
at the
pay
end.
like.
Who keeps saying that there's a balloon payment?
Because
There's-
dude, you're paying over $200,000 for a $40,000 to $80,000 truck.
$280,000.
Who gives? Oh my God!
That's $200,000 that should be in your pocket.
Who gives? Okay, but I'm still making money.
You are, and that's what I get that.
It's
But
200 grand
to a lot of people,
for
man, that's
equipment.
insane.
For equipment, when a farmer goes, when
If
a
you get
farmer,
your trailer, and farmer is a cheap. I know farmers are cheap. They will find a way to
But a
get
far-
cheap used equipment.
but they do that. But I'm saying for a truck. So you're buying a truck, and with your buying a truck, what are you buying? You're buying a piece of equipment to make you money, right? So however much money you're making on that from that equipment. So
Yeah.
if I go buy, so for your instance, you went out and you bought a truck, right?
Yeah, let's talk about one truck. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's go for the main story about good old Nip here with his international Pro Star with a Max Force engine. That's right, Nip.
Max Force.
Let's go with that little story.
Let's look at it. Yeah.
Let's start this off first of all saying I knew what I was
did.
getting into.
He did.
I
can agree
did
with
not
that.
go. I did not go into it blindly. I knew that Max Force was a fucked up engine, screwed up engine, messed up engine, horrible engine. I knew that. I was taking a gamble.
All in.
Don't ever go to the casino.
All in.
Right?
All chips in.
Fuck.
He put them all in.
All in.
So
I gambled and I lost. That's basically.
Now how much money did you lose on that truck? The revenue, everything. With,
money?
with the how
Benny.
much did you go in the hole with that?
That's the easy
If I
part.
can ask, I mean,
That's
I don't
the
know.
easy part. Wait, what do you? How much? Like
How much did you go into the
I
hole
went-
for
I
with
went.
that damn
I went
truck?
3 months behind on my mortgage. I lost about
6 months in pay.
Oh yeah, 6 months.
Because he
of
hasn't,
pay.
bro hasn't been paid like decently paid.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
just
so thank you for this. For
The
this.
10.
For
Yeah,
super hat.
that $10 super chat is definitely
did help.
Any truck
Bruh,
is a gamble. That's a fact.
I
That's
start
true.
the last time he was getting like consistent paychecks.
Christmas.
Christmas of last year.
No, January of this year was the last time I got a consistent.
Oh, yeah, January of this year is when he got a last decent check when we were back. When I was back in England, I didn't come over here until February. Yes.
So, how are you liking this tradition now?
Who found him tradition?
Who finds all my jobs? Like, you don't
Okay,
understand.
but,
Dude, I was so fucking hot, pissed off, ready to die. I could not talk to people.
He couldn't.
I had to call Will, and Will dealt with me. Thank you very much for dealing with me. I know I was a pain in the ass, and he found me.
I was on the phone then.
Oh, were you on
I
there?
was
Yeah.
on the phone during all that.
Yeah, that was.
He would. I'd be on the phone with him. He's talking. We're calling recruiters. We're driving down the road, and I'm like, "Hey, you're sitting. Look up this number." He looks up a number. I call him. Yeah, he's talking, and people would just piss him off.
And then he went to CFI for a little bit.
pissed him off.
Yes, but honestly, you know what? Drive CFI.
For Billy,
CFI.
drive
Billy,
CFI. Drive CFI.
Subscribe to Billy Race.
Billy Race, drive CFI.
Yeah, drive CFI. But
oh my god.
I mean, honestly, like CFI. If I was going to be a company driver, CFI was. I didn't have any problems with. I mean, I didn't like the trucks. I'm not a big fan of those
Automatics.
Yeah.
In-facing cameras.
After
Out-facing cameras.
Well, as it turns out, the in-facing camera, I kept mine covered.
Yeah, I hear that. Cause I have a buddy Daniel does, and Billy does.
Until they tell you they're gonna watch you, you don't have
do
to have
shit.
it. But I thought it was a pretty decent company. I mean, I got like my one good check there was like 1,300 almost or something.
Yeah, it was like 1,300. I remember you saying that.
And so that was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Now, so I think that I want to kind of lead into this with the whole job hopping thing.
Yeah.
If you guys don't mind.
If you're gonna ask me how many companies, give me a second.
I can tell you off the top. I can tell you. You want me to name them all off? I can name
It's
them.
up to you because you've only been to two, right?
Yep,
CR
two.
England and Prime, and
Yep.
you've been driving how many years?
Almost 3.
3. All right.
So if you went back to the same one, do you still count that as one, or is that a new one?
That's a good question.
That's a new one because you left and
You
came
left
back.
and came back.
So that's still
Okay, England night, England.
He doesn't even know.
uh,
So here it goes. Here it goes.
He knows.
It's England, then night, then England, then Dylan, then crowd camp.
No, England again.
No, you didn't go back to England.
Yes, I did. I left England to go to crowd camp.
Yeah, that's what I said. You went England, night,
Night,
England,
Dylan,
England, crowd
crowd
camp.
camp.
Oh yeah, you're right. And then tradition. Oh no, then CFI,
Yep.
and now here tradition.
So how many is that? 7?
So-
7?
7.
All right. I've been to Rail, Melton, A Plus Spray Transport, which only lasts like 3 months. Star Nursery. Yeah, no, Melton Truck Lines, Star Nursery, Gurney Trucking, which I only did that 2 weeks, and then Tri-State, and then the company I'm at now.
Tim Rush, we know you make money.
Yeah,
Oh,
Timmy.
here we go with the pay. I hate that, dude. Compare paychecks, bullshit.
He's
All
home
right.
every day too.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
All
home
right,
every
so-
day.
XBO.
Lucky.
Hey, look, I drive for XBO.
Now, a lot of people want to talk about, oh, well, job hopping's a bad thing. Some of these companies I named, I didn't stay for too long because it wasn't for me. Cattle hauling. After I got kicked in the nuts, I said,
Oh
Fuck
shit!
that.
You got
You
kicked
did-
in the
Oh,
nuts.
dude.
Cattle hauling?
yeah, 2 weeks I did
Billy!
cattle hauling.
Billy, he
Billy,
did it.
Come on, Billy.
Billy,
Dude.
if he can do it, Billy,
Dude,
you
Billy.
get you a hat,
bro.
get you a hat with a piece of straw
Billy
out
would
of your
make
mouth.
a perfect
Oh my
cattle
god,
hauler.
you see you doing
I've
that.
been telling him for months.
I
to
worked for
become a
Gurney
damn-
Trucking in Utah. Went out for 2 weeks training. And they did pigs and cattle. Pigs were easy. Pigs are cool. I felt bad because I was like, they were wanting to cuddle with me and shit. And I was like, yo, man, I don't have a wife. I can't do this, you know? And
I'm a
I'm
pig.
just-
A pig.
No.
Drive CFI.
Anyway, but no, these pigs,
I'm driving
you know, they
CFI.
were cool little pigs. They'd come up, you just have to slap them to get away. But the cows, these things.
Heifers.
All right, so
Heifers.
when you load them up, you have to load them in sections. You can't just push them all in there and go. There's sections, there's gates, and you have to load them because they all by weight, you know, to make sure you're not over in certain weights. Well, when I was letting them in the first part, what you had to do is you had to open the gate and get behind the gate. My dumb ass gets in front of the gate, fucking. I yelled at the cow and he said, "Oh no, screw you!" Boom, right in the nuts. Oh, I went down. Fell in fucking cow shit. I almost got trampled on. It hurt so bad. I said, "No, I'm done. I want kids again, man." I'm done.
That shit seems like.
Oh shit!
So
that's
I never to this
instant-
day. I was
I don't know why
never
I'm
to this day.
instant pain. Instant pain in the groin area.
And they said I wasn't the first one that had that happen to them. They said that they've had people quit over that too. Now,
here's a question: do you get insurance on your testicles?
all right, no, I don't think 90 days of insurance kicks in. No, but the thing is, Rail was just a company that I started out with. But problem was, and because I was a new driver, I was on the cell phone. I got that ticket. They fired me. All right, that was after 1 year. So that was my fault. A Plus Prairie Transport. My buddy Dylan was helped me get a job there. I don't think they could have me on my insurance because I was still too young, and they were a small 3-truck company, so I couldn't be on their insurance. So I only lasted 3 months there, and then I went to Melton Truck Lines. Melton Truck Lines, I lasted about a year there, give or take, and I did my yearly revenue with it, and I said I can make more. I know I can make more. So I left that one, went to Star Nursery, worked there for almost 2 years, or a year and a half. Yeah, year and a half, because I did just fine. Star Nursery paid pretty good. It was local, then some shit happened, and I said, all right, well, I'm gonna go over the road. Never mind. That was the cattle hauling, Gurney.
Right.
I said, no, that ain't gonna work. And then Tri-State, right after that, I worked Tri-State for 2
You work at
years.
Tri-State?
Not Tri-State Trucking, Tri-State Transportation. It's
Where was I gonna
it's not a Phoenix.
Tri-State.
It's hauling hot oil and shit. It's not the trucking company.
You were gonna
Yeah,
go.
Peterbilt.
You were gonna. He was gonna go to Tri-State. We were talking about it, and they were doing military
Yeah,
explosives.
Yeah.
and
That's
hazmat
why I
shit.
have all
Yeah,
my
no.
endorsements.
It was just hauling hot oil and Transmix, and then and now I'm here. So, well, I went for David Kelly, and then that didn't work out. now I'm
So
here.
when people say they want to, when they're job hopping, because there's a number of guys that I follow that been at this company, been over here, been over here. Do you think that it hurts you as far as being able to
Yes.
get another job?
Yes, it does. There's companies that actually have like they say, oh, well, can you stay like at this company for a little bit longer, and then we'll hire you? Because
Prime.
yeah,
Prime.
I've heard that actually. Now
Yeah.
the thing
They
is,
told me that.
but the
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
is, you get all these false hopes. People promise you, companies promise you all these things, and that you think the grass is greener on the other side. And you get there, it's like, well, I just fucked myself. Now you have an option to go back, or you have an option to do what I did and move to a whole nother state and restart. You know, and that's kind of what I did too. You know,
But I
like,
think
and
it's finding yourself.
and that's
like-
what it is. Finding out what your niche is, something that you fit into.
That's why I do not promote companies. Billy, drive CFI.
Dude,
That's why I just don't do it, because I don't want
go
somebody.
watch. If you want to see what's on the green screen, go check out nip34's channel on his live. You can see what's on the green screen. Sorry, go ahead.
Nip 34.
But
On YouTube.
All right, so
But I think it is, and I'm feeling good. I mean, I had a really rocky start here at this company, like super rocky.
yeah,
Like,
your AC and stuff went down.
AC. That's why we don't have Stanley pants running around. We have them like Stanley pants hairs on the floor. So, but I'm honestly hoping that this is home. I really is.
Trying to find
you know.
that right within.
That's what that's why like I don't tell anybody, like, guys, when I start promoting this company, and hopefully one day I will, trust me, it will be my belief. I still promote CR England. I tell people to go to CR England. Go. Get your license.
I disagree with CR England so much.
Why?
Swift pays better, and Swift is a garbage company as well. But if you want to get your
Can I ask you a question?
ask me away.
Have you ever driven for CR England?
No, but I know.
I don't need
I
I want yes or no answer.
God.
Have you ever driven for CR
I don't
England?
believe that you
Have
should be getting
you,
paid
yes or
24
no?
fucking cents a
Yes
mile.
or no?
Don't worry about the money.
Have you
Just ask-
driven? Have
Dude.
you driven at CR England? Yes or
No,
no?
Okay.
Have you driven at Prime?
no. I thought
Okay,
about,
so
I thought about it, to be honest.
everybody that talks shit about a company, if you've never been there, then don't talk. I don't talk shit about Prime. I've never driven for Prime. I never talk shit. I do talk shit about Swift
All
because
right,
it's just
there's a
funny.
reason why people talk
But-
shit, because they're trying to. These mega corporations, like we talked about yesterday, they push people out. They push these drivers out so quick that the safety aspect of it, it's ruining the trucking industry. There's a reason why we have so many new laws and bills going into effect.
That's
It's
the
because
government, man.
No, that's part of the ATA, which is trucking.
Watch your big ass feet.
So, the safety aspect of it. They just recently changed Trucker Al. Check out Trucker Al, guys, if you haven't.
Yeah, dude, his Slot lizard thing.
his
Oh
lot
my
lizard
god, dude.
video
I'm
is-
putting a video up on that. Oh my god,
He
dude.
sent it to you?
Yes.
Dude, that shit was
Dude,
hilarious.
I was
Oh my
dying.
Wait,
God.
wait.
His
Send
lot
it,
lizard video.
send it to me. I'll,
Oh my
I'll
God.
play it back here.
All right, yeah. Hold on. So now on Facebook.
Go ahead.
That
It's,
shit was freaking
tag
great.
me and tag me on Facebook.
So, the new safety thing, the new thing that they got going on at CR England is now trainers can get their student off the truck after being on the truck for only 80 hours. So after 80 hours on the truck with a trainer, you can get put off and you can go get on your own truck. Now, do I think that that's safe? Do I think that the person has enough
I don't believe
experience to
anybody
be able to
under-
drive a truck after 80 hours?
No. If you don't have, this is my personal opinion, a lot of people might agree. If you don't have at least 2 years experience, you shouldn't be a trainer. You shouldn't be a trainer. You need to have 2 years to just really experience fucking all the obstacles.
Disagree.
I'm more than willing to, let me share this and then we'll talk about
okay,
it.
yeah, please share. While you're sharing that, I disagree with that. Because I wanted to say this when you guys were talking about this
I
yesterday.
didn't let my phones get
I
quiet.
do not think we drive a truck. Yes, there's shit to learn. I don't think if I've only been a trainer for 6 months, USC or English should not send that student out in the wintertime because he hasn't had any winter training.
That's like I was
That
saying.
should be a check off. Have you had winter training?
winter driving.
Because I was a little nervous my first year, even though I started like you. I started in the winter, so I
not
had
just the
I
winter,
had
there's
one
so
winter.
much more.
Even though it was a bullshit ass winter, it wasn't like last winter. But I had some experience. But me as a trainer, I was nervous trying to teach someone else what I wasn't that comfortable with.
Yeah, I can get that.
And now, and a lot of what, what on your side, saying you should have 2 years experience, that's the fucking trainers getting on the trucks.
And
you
it's
know.
not, and maybe in van, but I know like for flatbed, there's a lot more, and that's probably where I'm coming from.
Flatbed,
Flatbed,
that's
there's a lot
different
more,
story.
there's
Yeah.
a lot more different shit. And that's probably where I get the 2 years, because I did flatbed mostly. That was my gig. But I still feel that you still should have. All right, fine. How about just a year? Not fucking 6 months, not 3 months.
A year is fine. I
You know,
mean, at least one
a
season.
full season.
But if you're a trainer and you have not gone through a winter, I cannot
Oh, yeah.
go. I cannot
That's,
go
remember how I said
as
that
a trainer in
yesterday?
you.
Remember how I said that
that's-
yesterday?
Yeah, that's how it should be.
I said if you had in trucking, it doesn't go by experience.
I said
In my
the
personal opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it goes by winters. How many winters do you have underneath your belt? If you come into trucking in the wintertime, you're a little bit more prepared than a person that comes
You're
in
not
there.
prepared. If you're coming
You
into
are.
trucking, no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to learn.
We were
You're
on a
not-
truck with the trainer during a winter instead of being out. Like, you don't understand the dumbfounded look you see when you go into a thing and 2 new students have been kicked the fuck off their trainer's truck and they're, hold on, don't cut me off.
Oh,
And their
I'm gonna cut you
trainer
off.
and their trainer didn't teach them shit. They're sitting there going,
And that's
they don't know
what
how
it is.
they don't know how to accept the load.
They get
They
it.
don't know-
They get deer
yeah.
in the headlight eyes.
That's
I've
the
seen
thing.
it so many times.
It's with the CR England with the 2-bunk truck, the 1-bunk, you know,
3-bunk.
3-bunk truck is
3-bunk truck.
amazing.
Fuck off with that shit. We're gonna talk about that.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
We are gonna talk
God,
about
please,
that shit.
please go.
But
Because I got the gun loaded.
Oh,
Click, click.
please. And
Where's
here's
my
the
push
thing.
it? Oh wait, here's a
I
one wrench.
feel that, you know, as a trainer,
I have
all,
a wrench.
it's all about the money. And if it's all about the money, where's the safety of it? Why are you pushing these kids
I
out
can't
to
see
get
it
on
on
the road?
Facebook.
You can what?
That's
I can't see it on Facebook.
Press play.
Somehow I have to get it onto my computer.
Oh well, then you're SOL. All right, now let's go into 3-bunk truck, guys. 3-bunk truck. You just said it, Will. All right, Nip. You go in during the winter, and you say you're training, and you get these kids, and you're in your truck. Are you really
Please
gonna
let me go
trust? Are you really gonna trust sleeping while these guys are driving during the winter? Are you gonna stay up? Are you gonna stay up the entire time while going over the road in the fucking winter? Are you gonna stay up with these
Where's
guys?
my bag of wrenches?
Okay. I got wrenches, man. I got them hiding in my hair and shit.
Please.
Okay, so first of all, obviously you haven't watched my video, my 360 video, where you can look around my whole truck, and when I'm doing my video where I'm getting 2 new students.
Okay.
Let's hypothetically say you 2 are new, right? We're all gonna sit down, not this close.
No.
I'm gonna,
He'll be up there.
yeah, I'll be up there when he be. I was gonna pitch your nipple.
Oh, dude, that's a good way to get
I was
punched,
going
bro.
for it.
Don't fucking do that.
But
no.
so basically, what I would do is I would sit down and say, listen, guys. All right, I want to go down with a few ground rules. Rule number 1: this is my truck. I don't give a shit that it says CR England on the side. I
You're
have
still
the
not pointing out safety.
Hold on, we're getting there. Just
I have the keys. This is my truck. Okay? I am responsible for it. My truck. I will not argue with you. I will not fight with you. If you do not listen, then you need to go back in the hotel.
This is not a democracy.
Yes,
this is a dictatorship.
This is not a democracy, it's a dictatorship. If they don't have any problem with that and they haven't got off the truck at that point, then I proceed on. I go, listen. Now, what I do, and I'm going to tell you guys, what I'm going to do, which one of you two wants to drive day? You want to drive day?
We're doing a scenario, right?
Are
We're
you-
playing
I'll
role
drive
play.
night,
All right,
I didn't
all right.
mind driving nights. I'll
You're
drive.
okay? You okay driving night?
Yeah, I'll drive nights.
See, now
Okay.
what if you do get one of those guys that disagree? You rock, paper, scissors it, and
I never really had that.
Never had.
Usually
Normally,
one
there's
just
a guy
stands
that
up.
wants
I
to
like-
drive days
yeah.
and die at night. You never have. Well, I like driving days. I want to drive.
I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen, but I
But
didn't really. I
very
mean, I
small.
trained well over 20 students.
Yeah,
but,
I had a
um,
list. I did right around 22 as well. 20.
But okay,
18,
so
something
then
like
once we've decided. Okay, we're going. It's daytime. You said you wanted to drive day, right? Is it because you're white?
Ching!
I could not let that one go. I couldn't let it go.
we don't let racism fuck with us.
No.
Even when his black ass fucking comes at me with it.
And you know what's great? White, black, mixed.
Yep. If Will and I made a baby, this will be it.
But not this cute. But anyway. But
So-
okay,
you be the
so
bitch, by the way.
so then-
You be the bitch.
so moving
I'm
on
not
from
a
there.
bottom. I
So what's going to happen is now I'm going to be up with you. My first 3 to 4, 5, 6 days, I will not get good sleep
I'm gonna be cranky.
for my safety, your safety, and his safety.
I don't
That
sleep.
is my job. Is to not get good sleep. I'm not driving. I'm going to be sitting in that damn jump seat. So for the next few days, I'm going to be taking naps
So-
in there.
So the 3-bunk truck. All right. So then you guys park it.
This thing right here never gets used.
No. But what you said, you just said you don't drive it. I thought the point of having all 3 trucks was to drive.
You
No,
own,
if you go to a Walmart and you're sitting somewhere for 6 hours, it's for all 3 guys to have a bunk, or all 3 people
to
to
be
have
able
a
to get
bunk.
some
That
sleep.
makes sense.
This one is only used. This one can be used while driving. This one can be used by driving. That one cannot be used by
By
driving.
driving. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine laying up there and then fucking somebody hitting something?
Well, that's
I've gotten up out of this damn bed and somebody hit the brakes and I ended up in the dash.
Did you not just? Oh, you got out of the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say you
Yeah.
got the little seatbelt thing.
Like no.
So-
getting out
so
of
that
bed.
one never
So-
that bunk never gets used ever.
Usually it's storage.
Storage.
I never had a 3-bunk truck. This is just what I hear from talking to
I
other
had
people.
one.
For the white comment, you got $1 for the white comment.
Tim,
You got
what
the
is that?
dollar
Like
for the-
$11, Tim?
You got $11 today.
Shit.
So
I got 20 yesterday.
Go,
Dude,
Tim.
fucking- that was-
he
that
got
was
21.
fucking- Yeah,
He
dude.
got $21 yesterday.
Asshole.
Dude, I'm more broke than you. Fuck off. People are helping me out.
But anyway,
It's charity.
So then, okay, let me finish the one thing. So what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna get a good sleep for the first week and a half. I mean, it's gonna be real shitty sleep. It's gonna be a couple hours here. Usually, whenever we're going straight, like if I pick you up in South Holland, we're going to Utah. I'm getting some sleep.
Thank you, Jeremy. Said bullshit. The trans rest is just as important as the driver.
Not at all, sir. The trainer is not responsible for everybody's life. It is.
Yes,
it is.
yes, it is.
No, hold on.
You-
Hold on. Hold on. Do you
Go ahead.
want
Go.
me up here telling this motherfucker to watch his goddamn tandems? Watch your tandems. Watch your speed.
It's
Don't
not
hit the thing.
just that.
But
Hold
hold
on,
on.
let him
Hold
finish.
on. My very first student, I did not know how to train. And I told all my students that for like a year. I'm like, listen, I know how to get shit from A to B. I know how to back up this truck. I don't know how to teach you how to do those things. That's where trainers go in there and they think they're the shit and they don't explain that to their students. I want to make sure your life is now in my hands, no matter which one of you two are driving. And I got to make sure. So until I'm comfortable, so back to our thing. So let's say that
You guys had automatic trucks,
hold
huh?
on, hold on.
That's
Let-
another advantage.
But yeah, it is. But let's say that you turn out to be a better driver than Will. Not saying Will's not a good driver. You're just better. After probably week and a half, you're the one I'm going to catch a 4-hour nap on. I'm going to be like, dude, all right, we're going straight for the next 4 hours. We don't have the fuel
It's
stop.
an evaluation from
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah.
Not during the winter though, right? Because
Oh,
I mean,
hold on,
straightaways.
we'll get to that. Hold on,
Oh,
we'll get
yeah.
to that.
I'm really curious. And by the way, Jeremy, the 90s CR England is a lot different today. Today, you know what they have? They have sensors that tell you when shit happens, just like his truck.
Yeah, mine
They
do.
have automatic trucks, right? Right? I mean, they have everything's a lot different nowadays than it was back in the day. So
good.
I guess pretty much you guys are pretty much in self-driving trucks without the self-driving part. I mean, you guys are. Everything's all automatic and there's no training to be done.
There is.
There is.
Which is gonna fuck you up in the future when you go
So-
to a different company.
So,
But
based
it's
off,
not gonna fuck him up because like
He can't
okay,
drive a stick.
Where's he at?
Right? No offense, Will. I'm
So
just
what
saying,
is it?
like-
What does it matter?
But what I'm saying,
Well,
if he
what
wants to, what if, Will, I only use these because we talked about this yesterday. I'm not like trying to bully you.
You're fine.
But what if he finds a company, all right? What if you find a company that you're like, oh, this is badass. This is sweet. But it's stick shift. You have to have your endorsement for it.
at
He
the end,
doesn't
Or
work
not be
there.
restricted.
at the end of the day, but see, that's the thing. Everybody comes through with all these different what ifs and stuff. If there was a company that was like, "Oh, we're gonna pay you this amount," and I'm like, "Oh, I have my restriction." If they're that good of a company, then it's on me to make a grown-up ass man decision to be like, "Oh shit, they're gonna pay me good. Let me take my ass and go get my restriction removed."
How do
What
get
if
that
you
removed?
see a hot ass girl and she won't date you?
Move on.
There, that answers your question. He moves on. There's more. To
Or
one
I can work,
trucking
or if I
company.
want to date
Not-
that chick,
you
I
still-
can do a little extra work,
Little extra
to go
work.
to get
Yeah.
that chick.
But here's the thing: you put yourself up for that headache, that hassle.
What
you know?
headache?
I mean, anybody that does it. I mean, you're happy with
I
where you're at.
get what you're saying.
You're happy with where you're
but
at.
what headache? If you really, if
You
you
got
really,
that restriction. Now you got to go to the DMV. You got to go. I don't know. How do you get the restriction off? You take a test in a semi truck.
test it out.
Where the fuck
Test
do you
it.
get that semi truck to take your test? Go to truck driving
You
school.
can borrow mine.
you could go.
That's full of
you can-
That ain't fair. There's
you
people that don't have that, man.
You literally can say, hey, go to a truck driving school and say, can I rent your truck? Or they may let you use it. There's places you can just go online and do
I know
research.
Southwest was like $500 for like a 1 week course. They
I
tested
mean,
me there.
it's not hard if I find a company that
If it's worth it, I'm just using it as a hypothetical. That
if it's
happened.
worth it.
There's
If
people
it's
out there,
worth-
especially driving local companies, which you're become owner operator. You are too. So this is probably irrelevant. But when it comes to
Let's talk
people that
about
don't
that.
want to be,
No,
hold on,
we
hold
talked
on.
about you as a lease operator, owner operator.
Yeah, we'll get that as a
Company
difference.
guy.
Yeah. So yeah, we got lease operator, owner operator, company. But what I'm saying is, there's some people that don't want to be lease operators, that don't want to be owner operators.
Right.
That's
They
fine.
go to smaller. They want to be local. And most of their trucks, a lot of guys, their equipment's older, so it's stick shift. They need these, they need that stick shift, that like they have
Let's
to.
talk Trucker Al.
So it
okay,
kinda holds you
we're
back.
gonna use Trucker Al for instance.
No.
Yeah.
Trucker Al knows how to drive manual.
Yep.
Trucker Al, I called me. He's
Oh,
like,
good.
hey, he's like, hey, Nip.
He's got the deep
His
voice.
Hank Hill
He
voice.
sounds like he called me. I thought he was a
Damn it,
damn bill collector. I'm like, hello, who this?
hey, Nip. Anyway, he called me. He asked me, my thoughts on being an owner operator, all that stuff, leasing, whatever. Call it whatever you want. After my conversation and talking to him, he does not have the same goals as I have. I want to own trucks. I want to maybe have a fleet. Now I might change my mind. I thought I wanted my own DOT. Just because
Not today,
you,
bro.
just because you don't,
The problem-
just
All right, we'll
because
go on
you
that
don't.
then.
I don't want to drive in a 2006 cool truck. Anyway, so I told him, based on what he told me,
Based on the information he gave you.
I told him to call Will. Because there was no sense in him comments going, hey, go drive, what's the name of my company? Tradition. Go drive Tradition. Because he does not want to be in the manual. He does not want to drive a big nose. He wants a brand new truck. He's not going to get those things here as a lease. So that's why I told him to go. That's why I keep telling everybody, there is no perfect company.
No, it's not.
My wife is not perfect. Is your wife perfect?
Nah, it's not perfect.
I mean, I'm not perfect. My wife will tell you that. You're not perfect. I mean, he's pretty
Oh,
close
oh,
to
well.
perfect.
Thank
Will's
you.
pretty.
I'm
Will's
not
pretty
perfect.
good.
Oh,
I have
God.
flaws too.
Pre-
Nah, he
Preacher
called me
Will's
the
pretty-
N-word. I don't want to talk about
Preacher
it.
Will. Preacher Will.
Not
is-
the ER word, A word.
I'm
Nigga.
The fuck? Cracker, please. Don't kid.
He's like, here. It's like, oh, you want a cracker? I have crackers in the truck.
All he
here.
wants a motherfucking cracker.
So, straight from dealing with what you're talking about with training and safety, and then going into being an owner op or a lease op owner op, if you really break it down, it's only a decision. It's a decision at the end. Does he want to buy his truck, or does he want to keep? Does he want to keep running?
Yeah, there's lots of people to do
Do
that.
I want to? Do I want to buy? Do I want to change? Do I want to turn my truck in, or do I want to keep leasing a truck?
How many other prime people have you talked to that just keep getting new trucks every X amount
dozens.
of years?
And that seems like a waste of money. And like somebody pointed out
it's
last
not.
night,
It
you're
makes
paying
it-
for their truck.
Right.
Their truck. You don't get the title for your truck.
Who's paying for your truck?
My company probably get paid. I'm just
Who
fine.
makes the money for them to pay for their truck?
Me. But I'm not paying $200,000 fucking $1,000.
The only difference is that
And their trucks are paid off. So
The
that's
only-
the difference.
yeah.
That's a whole.
I know. I was just using because you're.
the only difference is that who's taking responsibility? Who's cutting the check?
But it's really not that hard for you to. Like, if you had your own truck and booked your own loads and got your own customers, it's really not that hard.
How much actual money would do you think it would actually be?
You want some?
Not right now. I don't do it while I'm live.
How
I
much
do all
money-
the damn time.
I'll save a little extra money. Yes, I have my own truck. Da 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 da. Now, if they don't have loads, I still have that truck payment that I gotta make, which is it's $2,700, $1,800, $1,900 a month. I still have that. Yeah, I'm paying $4,000. It's $4,000 some odd dollars a month for my truck, right? But at the end of the day, I'm just taking responsibility. Your company, they own their truck, but at some point they were making payments. When I was working at Sierra England, all I was just a button to see. So now I've taken full responsibility of where I want to go. A lot of people don't want to be business owners. A lot of people want to they just want.
Not in today's trucking society, dude. We have another trucker recession coming. The problem is all these people a lot of people do want to be business owners because that's the next step. Being a trucking owner, and they flooded the market with all these new companies, and they've all been shut down now. I mean, you got old companies shut down.
Do you know how rich people get richer?
Taking advantage of the smaller guy.
They take advantage of the market.
Yeah.
Right now is the time. Sorry, Will.
Go ahead.
Right now is the time to have your money in stocks.
Yeah.
But when the market crashes, that's going to be the time to go buy real estate because shit is going to be on sale.
Cheap.
I mean, shit is just going to be on sale. And then when we had the last recession, real estate recession, the motherfuckers that had the money and were able to buy this house on discount are doing great now.
Millions.
But right now you've got fuel prices going up, which you both have to worry about.
Yeah.
You've got. I mean, when I was paying for my own fuel and booked my own loads, it was like in the most expensive day, $2.87, I think, and it was down to like $2, even in the dollar point.
I
now
remember
it's going
gas
up.
at 15 cents.
Yeah. Anyway, now it's getting up there, back to $3 a gallon. Even before in California, I don't know what other states doing that. And now you're looking at the rates. The rates. So, you guys haven't looked at the load boards yet. You get these companies that, I mean, your company automatically helps you out, but if you actually look at the load board, nowadays you're getting fucked, man.
But think about this, right?
We're getting direct freight.
How-
I know I'm getting most of my shit.
How
direct
badly do you want to succeed?
I'm comfortable.
Okay, but see,
I'm
if you
succeeding in my head. I'm succeeding.
Right, but it's
And
about
I don't
what
have
you
the
want.
stress of
but
what
see,
you guys have.
But see, that's the thing. Everybody looks at rates, this. How badly do you want to succeed?
Sometimes you have no choice.
You have a choice in everything.
Not when it comes to loads, unless you want to
You
sit
do,
for 2 or 3
because
days
I can
to fucking
sit.
get one
I
little
can talk.
load.
I can talk to a guy, a
You
buddy of mine.
Leave Adam alone.
Wait, what?
Adam, we love you.
But think about this, the same conversation I had with him. I said, now, you can sit there and wait for them to get you a load, or you can take all the tools that they give you, that they tell you about, but they don't fully expect you. They give you all the tools to be successful. It's just up to you to take your tools and sharpen them and use them.
As a company driver, I feel like I am successful. I'm home when I want to be
But-
home. I get my loads straight turnaround like I got right now.
Well, no,
Which,
you're saying
if
that.
my boss or anybody's
Same.
watching, sorry, I'll be
But-
heading out soon.
But what I'm talking.
The load will be there on time, I promise.
Think about what the question I said is, how badly do you want to succeed?
I'm done.
So you're doing what you want to do, right?
I'm done, yeah.
He wants to be more successful than what he has a higher successful goal that he wants to achieve.
I want to spend some time at home with my son.
He wants to be able to spend time with his kids, right?
Retired.
So
Not
Or
retire.
drive
I
local.
just the next he's 7, 9,
But your son goes
9.
with you.
Which he does, which is freaking awesome.
You're lucky.
He's
Some
9.
of us don't
But
get the opportunity.
think about this.
He's 9.
You're cool and happy where you're at. his goal is to have some more stuff. So his drive, his passion, he wants to succeed as bad as that air that he's breathing. That's an Eric Thomas reference.
What's your goal?
Oh, are you using
That's
that
Eric,
thing?
Eric Thomas.
Eric Thomas.
So, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. So if you're wanting to be successful in anything that you do, you're going to keep that drive. Everybody gets, caught up in rates and they want to complain about rates, and I do see rates. And as they go down, it's like, okay, they're going down, but I'm going to keep on going because at some point they're going to come up. And as long as I can still make money, and if I want to save up money and go buy a truck, I have the drive and I have the passion to go do it.
Will, can I get you to read some of the message since I always fuck it up?
Sure.
Yeah, I also take a minute to catch on messages. This live was a lot smaller than yesterday because I sent everybody to you.
Let's see.
Wait
Tim
till you
Rush,
bid on
you got to try that XPO money.
Bidding on loads is terrible. That's one thing you guys don't want to do. They pit every driver against each other, so you're getting the lowest fucking rate.
Oh yeah,
Right.
That's terrible.
That's stupid. Let's see.
No, fuck off.
Nip Studio Sleeper, maybe 10 to 20 INX. Okay.
That's an inch
inches more-
wheelbase.
inch
Wheelbase, because we're talking about how long our truck.
Richard
truck
says,
is.
"Hey y'all." Hood
Three
is a
Bunk
sick-
Truck is my new
Wait,
band
wait.
name.
Rob Schultz, are you still in there? Wait, hold on, don't move yet.
I've ignored everybody.
What up, bruh?
Rob Schultz.
That's
driving
Rob
trucks,
is Rob
eating
is
Macho Pizza, blasting some
Biosphere.
Biosphere. Steve!
Okay,
Grant does flat.
Rob
back home over the
Schultz
weekends
is
with
an
only 11 bushel
old
straight.
friend of
Look
mine.
him up.
And
Right.
Rob, I'm a horrible friend. I'm so sorry. We need to get together. We
Right.
need to catch up. Rob Schultz, he used to be in a band called Biosphere. And they used to they didn't sleep until they got to Cleveland. Rob, you'll get that
Yeah,
one.
why did you take away your vent here, bro? Like, I feel like the air is turning in.
I didn't. It was
smell it.
it was never there. But what up, bruh?
Sounds like you're in trouble. What up? Buy a truck, your payment will be greatly reduced. Yeah, Tim, the truck payment
Get
will
your credit
reduce.
up.
Who's this?
Hey, just don't buy a Max Force and you'll be good.
Oh,
no,
you
no.
never put your wife on.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
You're not reading all the messages.
In-facing
I'm not
cameras
reading all
are
of them.
BS.
Yeah, read all of them.
In-facing
Check
cameras are
out
terrible.
RJS
Internet.
Automotive. Who?
And her name.
Oh,
That's
Rob
always,
Schultz.
That's always fun to do.
Rob Schultz.
Alright.
Check out RSM Automotive for all your service needs. Former trucker himself and
Yeah.
his wife
There's a
before
lot
him.
of companies or a lot of
Let's
YouTubers.
catch up on these
messages. I thought he was.
No.
I thought that was. Oh,
No.
you have to scroll down. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Tim Rush says the worst moderator ever. Sorry.
Billy should be the moderator with his wrenches.
He has a wrench.
Tim Rush, in-facing cameras are BS.
Agreed.
Facts.
Agreed.
Yep. And anybody who works for a company that faces cameras, y'all. You
Tim
don't
Rush
know.
says, laughing my ass off. Y'all make me want to compare paychecks. LOL.
I'm actually curious.
Laughing
him being
my
a local
ass
driver.
off. Ha.
Him being as a local driver. Let's
Yeah,
be
but-
real.
but
What
do you-
state does he live
but-
in? Look.
Ohio, but do you know what XPO drivers are?
Yeah, aren't they union?
Tim Rush, please put in the comment what XPO drivers
They're union,
are.
aren't they?
No.
Double?
Billy-
But he'll put it in there. Just
Billy
like
Ray,
this one, this
in
one,
my
actually.
Billy Raines
In
voice.
Ohio.
In my Billy Raines voice. Fuck cows.
Fuck cows. Why are we fucking cows? Oh yeah.
We were talking about cows.
everybody? Fuck cows.
Tim Rush says they make me hurt. LOL. Tim Rush says I miss OTR, but I'm getting paid. Laugh my ass off.
I mean, we're getting paid. I feel like we're all.
LOL.
doing all right.
Billy. Tim
Try.
Rush says LOL. Billy. Tim Rush says
LLM's gotta be
Billy.
better. I call bullshit, Phoenix.
I can't, Plymouth Fire. Plymouth. I don't know what I'm butchering that.
Oh,
Sorry.
KLM.
That's some
KLM.
I've seen.
Killam
their thing
Academy
here.
is better. Tim Rush says England Pay is the shit for new drivers.
For a
They're
new
new.
driver.
For their new.
Swift
I
still
mean,
pays better.
Their
That's fine,
their new pay package is actually a
Yeah.
lot better.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it is
When
kinda-
when me and him started, it was 14, 16, 18 cents a mile when we first started.
That's terrible. How
Now
did you guys survive?
we
That's
did.
why I quit the first time.
You
Yeah.
didn't. I stayed the whole time, but I had a kick-ass teammate that we put down the miles. Let's see.
We'll be getting in this in 1 minute, guys.
Richard,
an hour in it.
I started with Swift, and they suck. Sorry, Swift.
Oh, it's LTL. Okay.
We're glad you survived.
XPL is
Tim
LTL.
Rush says flatbed. Yeah, trucker B.
Yeah, don't let my big fatness fool you. I did flatbed. That was my
If
big
you're learning
thing.
to drive a load on flatbed, you'll understand how much more about load shift in a box. Drive loads, not the truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim
No,
Rush
that makes
says.
sense. Well, here's the thing. They say when you. This is why I got into flatbed. If you could do flatbed, you can do anything. Period. That's because there's just so much flatbed. You haul tanks on flatbed, so tanker. You know, sometimes not loaded, but you know what I'm saying. You haul box stuff, crates. You haul anything if you're going on a flatbed.
I got a question.
What's up?
You ever heard of this stuff called freebies?
Oh, fucking freebies. God damn it.
Freebies.
Here we go with that bullshit again.
All right, so Tim Rush says if you learn to drive a load on a flatbed, you'll understand how much about
what you just
load
read.
shifting. Oh, he read that.
You
Sorry.
just read that.
As an ex-trainer, I saw too many trainers with 6 months out of the academy.
You
You'd
should
have at least 3 winters.
Yep.
Statistically, you're more likely to get an extreme winter by
Yep.
then. No,
That's
didn't I just
on
say that?
point.
But didn't I just say that?
You did. You did.
I said it's based off of winters.
Winters.
It's
Yeah.
not based on driving in the summer.
It doesn't matter
winter.
if there's not enough trainers. You know as well as I know, this shit gets old.
Oh,
It's like after I've trained 20 fucking people,
Dude.
it's not fair for me to take all my frustrations. Oh, sorry, I spit on you.
on you.
Out on you.
Joe said.
I cleaned it up.
Joe said, "Take the chat box off, or please take off the chat box on the screen." Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about on that?
No, on his.
I like my chat box.
He said, "I like my chat box."
My chat box has been there forever.
Tim Rush says for a white comment, LOL. Tim Rush, hilarious, y'all. Hilarious, love y'all.
Appreciate it.
Tim
Thank you,
Rush says,
Tim.
what do you do? Will, do you have an automatic restriction? Yes, I do, Tim.
Yep.
Red monkey,
Monkey-
trucker.
Oh, that's one of his
That
guys.
was, yeah, one of my dudes.
Red Monkey
Oh, I was
Trucker.
gonna make a red monkey and put it on the screen too. Shit.
Tom Rush.
That works.
Tom Rush, he does. Tim Rush, damn, that's a shame. Yeah, I know. Red Monkey Trucking, go rent a rider and test
Yeah,
test at school. That's exactly what you can do. You can go rent a rider truck for like a day. It's like $300-400. And you just
But
That's a good idea.
you still need some time.
time. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't just go in. Ooh, you think I could really take his truck?
Like
And
I took it around you took it around the thing. You
Yeah,
think you
big
could
towel or
drive this
something.
thing?
no, hell no.
What are you having?
Or
It's
now.
11:30.
Yeah,
You having a fat moment?
Yeah, fat moment. I need to eat.
Richard says my company is perfect. And then
for you or
I guess. I can blow my
Tim
nose a
Rush
bit.
said.
if not, I'll tear up the place.
Tim Rush said, a little line haul driver, perfect, LOL, or laughing my ass off.
Thanks.
And then get a little older at
you
the point you'll realize running a fleet is a headache and you'll just want to drive.
Yep.
That sounds like something Pink Ranger would say.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Joe Jordan, please take off the chat box off the screen.
That's
Step apart, Laz, what's up, brothers? And Joe Jordan, that chat box is coming up the driver on the right. So
that's you.
That's
Because
me.
look, if you look at
Oh, that's me. It's covering up me.
Dude, really?
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
But
Can you make it smaller?
All
All right. So what's the next subject we gotta talk about then, or what we're gonna get into?
Oh,
That's why I was bringing it up on the chat because I knew I'd forget about it.
you can look at your
Just rewatch my video from back then.
no, like your chat. If you have
Why is
comments
that
on
chat
yours.
box even there?
Oh, I already read most of them. I mean,
Oh.
I read them a little bit at a time while I'm talking. So
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm doing the same thing. Like,
You guys, at least you slept. I don't even want to hear it.
no, I'm like, he's like,
Wait, can I not take the chat box off there?
Let's see.
it got all quiet now.
I'm trying to think. I was trying to think of what.
All right. So let's see.
Sorry, the chat box stays.
You can
Says
minimize it.
No,
made it a little
I
smaller?
can't. It can't make it go away. Cause see when I
Nobody
make
needs to see Will anyway.
see when I make it
it
go
goes by
away,
hierarchy.
it does
Big,
it
little,
does that.
small.
Yeah, I'm a very little YouTuber. I don't have.
Y'all
I
gotta go
don't-
check out his channel anyway.
I get very little subs. Y'all race. You guys subscriminate. At least Richard,
Subscriminate.
that's back from the day. Richard knows what I'm talking about.
Subscriminate.
Subscriminate.
That's funny. So, Will, have being at this company and all, are you pretty happy with it? Like so far?
Yeah, I mean, so far it is good. I mean, it's not.
I meant to say nip, but that
I don't
works.
have. Like I said, we talked about it last night. The biggest thing I would say is like the harder I run, they charge me for it. But then at the end of the day,
You hear
it's
that?
money. I get money back.
That is kind of. effed
That's the
up.
only
That's-
thing.
I mean,
That's the only thing I can really say I dislike.
can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine running hard, busting your ass, sacrificing everything for your company and your family just to be charged for it?
But then think about this though.
That's terrible.
Think about this. When you go buy a car, you go lease a car from any leasing company. They give you a specific amount of miles that you can drive. If you drive over that, what do?
They charge you.
They charge you.
Which I mean, I
It's
get it.
Exact point, right?
I
You're
get
putting
it.
miles on a product. Now think about all the drivers that do that and then leave. Are they really getting their money's worth out of that truck?
Yeah, they are. By
if you're
those
leasing-
1,074. Dude, you can have
They
in 45
are-
fucking weeks they paid those truck off.
They are, but they still have a business to run.
Yeah.
I
And your overhead. I mean, I don't
it's
think.
not overhead. I mean, like, let's talk about Sierra England.
Okay,
They pay like what they make off of freight
it's pennies,
keeps the company going.
right?
The owners, the people that have their last name England, they make money off of selling those fucking trucks. That's why there's new trucks all the time. They're just selling. I don't know what they're
They're
gonna do.
pretty
with
much
those $3.
glorified truck dealerships.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
And they it's just a never-ending circle. So when you see on the news this truck hit this, like there was a big story about a driver, England driver, that got in a huge accident in California. He destroyed that truck. What they do? Scrap it.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
Probably fire the driver, of course.
Well, the
Oh,
driver
yeah.
got fired. Yeah,
Yeah.
He got fired.
But they got a shit ton to back it up.
You got a line of
catch up.
people trying to get in this truck, and it's like, oh, you failed next.
Which all it is a mill, dude. And
Mill of truck drivers.
and they wonder why the crash rates are going up. They wonder, I'm not blaming Sierra England. I'm blaming big companies in general.
Georgia,
But why the regulations?
Sit closer together. We just need Will to come over.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! What? Like,
I
what
wonder
the-
why. I don't like this. Oh, I wonder. Like people wonder why the regulations are going up. Why the chat.
I don't think it's because of big. I don't think it's because of big companies.
It's because the ATA
Think
trying
of-
to push in stupid laws that they don't need to push in. They need to push in other. There's certain laws that they have to push in, or they should help in. But there's certain laws that they're pushing in now that's just bullshit.
I need to hear this trucker out video. You guys go ahead.
Oh,
Oh,
like for instance, they're trying to push the 65-mile-an-hour speed limit.
now do you, okay no, for that right? Who? If I put you in a truck and you mess up,
That's
that your- is that-
hold the
is-
fuck on. Not all right. As a company driver, fine. If you want to govern it, but as the government shouldn't get involved in what the company they're putting their hands where it don't belong. All it's going to cause is more road rage, more problems, more accidents. Look at California, happens all the time. Trucks
Okay.
going uphill, 55 miles an hour. Everybody else is going 70. All right. What's going to happen with the day how technology is?
Mhm.
People texting and driving all the time. Fucking don't see the truck from going 55 miles an hour because they're still rolling. They think, oh, they're way ahead, but they're at 70. They're just texting, boom, right under.
so you feel like they shouldn't have a mandate for all trucks to be 65 miles
I don't
an hour?
think that's not fair. Now, companies should have a choice. Companies like Prime, my company, they govern some trucks with 30 drivers. You know, like that's how it is.